Hello, stampers and crafters. Oops, I forgot this. It's Kevon from ktstamps.com, creating cards for you. And today is Throw the Dice Thursday. And this happened a couple of weeks ago. I do throw the dice every other Thursday. So this was all about blending over the top, friendship, wriggles, and die cuts. Well, I only did a few of them. I don't know how much it's over the top, and I did not use wriggles because I just wanted to use new colors, but there is blending, die cuts, and friendship. So that's what we have going on, and this is the card that I used to create this beautiful Throw the Dice Thursday. And I just think it is just very, very, very attractive. And on the inside then is where I wrote, your friendship means everything. So I just wanted the front to be very stunning. And that's what I hope. Now the stamp sets that we are using today are the Quiet Meadows. We will be using the flower on the inside. And we are using this beautiful silhouette die. And it is from the Meadow dies. All right. And then from the Cheerful Daisies, we are just using your friendship means everything. And what great things. And I got to tell you, I love silhouettes. Silhouettes are like my favorite thing to do. So I wanted to get started, and I did cut lots of stuff out, so we have it all ready. Now this is our bubble bath, and it is 4 1/4 by 11, scored at 5.5. And we are just going to do the long way. Now, you can see I have a little bit of something. My cats got into this. They were rocking around my desk today. So this is nice, and I'm going to use that area to cover up whatever mess I make. With the die cut, let me bring this in. I die cut this, and when I did, I used a piece of, I think this is, I'll bring this in. It is 2.5 by 5. All right. And I just cut it right out in the middle. Then we have, and this is basic white. This is Berry Burst, and Berry Burst is 2 3/4 by 5 1/4. I have an envelope that will fit. And then on the inside of our card, we have a 4 by 5 1/4. Sometimes I do not do a very good job cutting these up. So we're going to start right away by bringing in our cardstock, or our grid sheet. And we are just going to work on how to blend. And you guys can get just a little bit of an idea about how I did that. So now again, I'm using my bubble bath. And I am just starting on the outside. And then I'm just bringing the color towards the inside. Now this is a small blender brush. Love these brushes. And this is just really easy to use for this technique. It's a sponging technique where we die cut the flower and we just take it totally out. And from here, then we are giving it a little bit of a shadow. And all we are doing is, I just do circles and rub it all around. And then if I really want to take a good look at how it looks and whether I need to add a little more color, all I do is stick this here and say, wow, I think it's pretty good. And I like it being a little bit darker in places and also a little bit lighter. So that's what we are doing with this, but I'm going to keep this out now. And while we have that, I am bringing in my flower, again from Quiet Meadows. And all I am going to do is just bring it up the side. And this is just for the inside of the card. And then I'm taking this and just putting it on the outside of the envelope. So that takes care of my bubble bath. Love this color. Oh, this pink is so incredible. It's just like one of those true pinks that, for me, when I was growing up, I loved pink, but I never wore it because it was not really a color that everybody wore. So I just thought, wow, this is pretty interesting. And I love it with just coordinating color. I love darks and lights. All-time favorite is a really dark, rich purple with lavender. So this is almost the same, a beautiful bubble bath with, the berry burst. So now, because this is a photopolymer stamp, I am just going to take this, and I hope that I do not. I just go straight down, straight up. So the inside, let me make sure. I'm going to try this again because it does not look very good. So I'm going to try this again. Again, straight down, straight up. Much better. I like that a whole lot. All right. And from here, we are just going to close this up. And we are going to bring in our bubble bath again because I have to re-stamp all this again. And we are just going to stick this down at the bottom. And that's going to be the inside of our card. Love it, love it, love it. All right, so from here, we're just going to take this and with our wonderful Stampin' Seal. Oh, I need to have this. There we go, my silicone pad. We are just going to put this in the middle. So that's what we're going to do with that. And then we are just going to give a nice, and it's just going to be a lot of adhesive that you put on this so it really stays down. And then you're going to take dimensionals and pop up the silhouette. And yes, I may be overkilling it with glue, but you really do. You like to have it just stuck down. Now, this looks beautiful all by itself. And if you wanted to, you could leave it like this and use this on another card. But this is one of my favorite things to do, is that I'm going to take some of dimensionals and my tweezers, and all I'm going to do, oh, those are small. Let me take this small one, and I'm going to just add it right down here. Take a big one up here, and another big one up here. And making sure that it does not, you can't see it on the outside. I am looking for little ones that I just cut their half of, and I am just putting those someplace where I can just find them to stick. So that's about it. Then, depending on how they lay, the flower lays, I will either glue the flower down or I will just glue the bottom. Oops. Now, if you're having trouble, go ahead and put a crease in the middle, and a lot of times that will help pop up one end. Okay, so we have that. I love this card, and it's so easy to do. So now I am going to try to put the silhouette exactly where it should be. All right, so now you see this is kind of floating around at the bottom. So all I am going to do is lift this up just a little, and all I'm going to do is put a dot. And then I'm going to just attach the stem. But I want to make sure that there's some give in here. So that will keep it flat. Isn't this nice? It's just, the pinks almost take my breath away. They're so beautiful. All right, so from here, then I am going to be right back. Oh, good. My adhesive foam sheet, I like to put those on there because it seems like with the pieces that lay down, you want to really make sure that you give it a nice, easy little pop so it stays when you mail. And this is one of the ways that I see how it's done. For me, it just works. And I'm very happy about it. All right, as we are taking this off, I love you, Seema. Thank you for watching. I miss you, and I do owe you a telephone call. Thank you. So from here, we're just going to lay this on. We're going to make sure that it's even from the top and the bottom, and also from the sides. Now we're going to bring in some of our brushed brass butterflies, because every flower needs to have a few butterflies just flying around. Adds just a little bit of beauty to the flower. And then from here, I am using some of our new Adhesive-Backed Sequins Trio. And this is white, this is Berry Burst, and this is Pretty Peacock. So we are going to use a little bit of our Berry Burst, which matches this red on the other side. And I am going to bring in my Take a Pick tool. And just using the small ones, I'm just going to slide this off and put it down in the corner. And then I really, because I like to work in odd numbers, I am also just taking one of these and just putting it right down here on the inside. Just adds a little bit of color. And I just think these are absolutely beautiful. I like to have something that just kind of sparkles. Then we are taking our sheer ribbon combo, and we're using the pink and the silver. And we are going to use, I've already tied the bow, we're going to use our glue dot on our flower. And we're just going to put it down right here. I love this. Oh my God, this is just so beautiful. It's one of my favorite cards that I have made in a long time. So I am here. If you have any questions about this card, please let me know. I thank you for watching today. And Seema, I love you. I hope you're on the water and looking out at the water and just relaxing and just enjoying the warm weather that you are having. And I can't thank you enough for being here and taking time with me today. It means a lot, and you mean a lot to me. So, because Seema, you are here, you've commented, you've done all this, I'll send you one of these, and then you can send it on to somebody who you really enjoy as a friend. So thank you very much from the bottom of my heart. But before we go, oh my goodness, we have to roll again. And in 2 weeks, we will be back with something new. So here we go. What is it going to be? All right. Monochromatic, embossing, brights, sympathy, and texture. That's what we have for next time. So one of the reasons that I really enjoy doing these Throw the Dice Thursday is because it really gets me out of my normal stamping and crafting, what I like to do and what I'm used to do. And it really gets me thinking about what else can I do and how else can I do it? And, being able to stretch myself just a little bit so I can support a lot of people who are out there stamping and crafting. And I have to say that if you feel like you are a little bit stuck, jump in. Get the blocks. I got the blocks on Etsy. Get the blocks and start creating your own cards just by rolling the dice. And again, like last time, I only did 3 of the blocks. You don't have to do them all. And if you do create a card, please make sure that you post it on my Facebook page. I love that. I love seeing what you create. And again, you give me, another sense of joy and keep me going at this. And knowing that you're out there listening to me just really means a lot. So thanks so much again, you guys. And this is Kevon from ktstamps.com, creating cards for you. Have a great day. Have a great weekend. Again, Seema, I love you so much. Thank you for being with me. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.